Yes, good evening, my people. You don't know YouTube, big up yourself, because we can't left out. I want to make everything possible right now. We make a big change in Jamaica. So watching the people, you don't know, the boy right there, I represent for Marcus Comedy CMA. So watching them, but they are Ocho, your center, the artist place. Look at Miami, they're in 6 James Avenue Street, run a Club Royal. Me all relaxing the people and coaching, you know the thing go. So watching now, we're going to have an interview with this lady who won the club. And you don't know people, good things come through all who wait. And your mother say if you want good, you know it's have to run. So watch your people, don't give up on your dream. So we are going to find out where this lady come from and how far she will reach. So Marcus, I going to go another part. But anyway, Mr. Sound, now subscribe to Marcus channel, you know, people. I mean, watching, I know enough of who give comments from who now give comments. Because I dig down in the comment section. You see what I say? Same way. So people, just give me a comment, shout out. So watching I try again. 6 James Avenue Street, Club Royal, be at girl there. At! But I'm a skilly.
Alright, so people, you don't know it's Marcus Comedy. I'm finally here, man, you see me. And I'm here today with this beautiful young lady. Before I go into the video, I want you guys to remember to like, share, and subscribe. And the topic for today, you can see it in the description, Life of a Stripper. And I'm here with the most beautiful lady in Senton right now. She's coming from, watch her now, we're going to make she have to tell them. Now have to tell them where she's coming from and where she's heading off to, right? And in her life, we got to have a dream and a vision like she, because trust me, hearing her story, it really motivates me and want me to push my YouTube channel even to more higher heights, because she's not coming from nowhere, like, you know what I'm saying? She's coming from ground level. Come on. So I'm here right now with this beautiful lady. What's your name?
Tavia.
Hi Tavia, so how are you today?
I'm very well.
Okay, before we go into the interview, we want audience to know you a little bit. So, what about your mother and father? Are they still alive?
Yes, they are.
They're both together the same way?
No.
So what about kids, siblings?
I have 3 siblings.
Right.
From my mother. 2 siblings from my mother.
Right.
But for my father, I don't count them, because you know when your mother has a child,
right,
or children, that's the, you know, you have a bond with those kids. But
right,
when they're outsiders or father on the father side,
right,
you don't really know about them, right?
Right. Okay, cool. So the next question I want to ask you now. So which school did you attend?
I attend where you want to start from?
Well, I know.
Primary.
Let's start from basic school.
Basics. All right. I attend the Open Bible Basic
right.
School.
And where is that?
In Mount Salem,
right.
Montego Bay, big up for yourself.
Yeah.
And then I moved on to Chetwood Memorial Primary School.
Okay.
And then to Cambridge High School.
And you go right through?
Then I didn't finish high school. I got pregnant.
Right.
So I left high school when I was in 11th grade, but I didn't get to graduate. I didn't finish. I still sat my exams though.
Right, right.
Even though I was fat, still went to school to do it, because in them time they, you know, say you're poor and your mother worked so hard to pay for the CXC, for the exams. So you didn't want to. I got pregnant already, so I never want, you know, disappoint her more. So put all of them.
So that didn't stop you then.
No,
you just go ahead and
me.
do and sit what the subjects, and
exactly.
It did come out quite well.
It was good, but because I dropped out, I did my SBAs and I sent them in, and some of my teachers, because I wasn't there, they didn't send them in, but I did do them and I did send them in.
Okay.
But there was this one teacher who sent in the SBA that I sent to him,
right.
And I passed at that one. And after that, I went back to like 14 years ago.
Oh.
14 years after.
Right.
After dropping out of school, I went back and I did some CXCs and I passed them.
Okay, good. So you see, even though she dropped out of school, you still didn't stop there.
No.
Right. So what about first job?
first job? My first job was at KFC.
Oh. So you're
KFC. Yes, when I just had my child, my first job was at KFC.
right.
And then I started working with a company in Montego Bay called Last Resort Detective Agency.
Oh, okay.
But before I started working with them, I started dancing.
Oh.
Right? I started first. I entered the International Dancehall Queen.
Right.
I didn't win because they disqualified me.
Right.
That was a year when I knew I would have won. Then I said, you know, not now one for me. So let me try dancing. I had 2 costumes at the time.
Right. So, question though, at what age was that?
That was 22 years.
Oh, okay.
23. I had 2 costumes at the time. So I went and I tried it. Didn't understand it. So I said, and my mother had a problem with it. So I said, you know what? Let me stop and see if I can do something else for myself. So I went to work with a company in Montego Bay.
Right.
I don't need to call the name.
No.
These persons, I wasn't getting enough pay. I was getting like $3,000.
So you're getting underpaid, right?
$60, and you work like a 12-hour shift a day.
Wow.
So after buying baby feed and them look for something there, you know, have nothing left for yourself.
So that you was a single mom then?
Yes, I've always been a single mom. Which my baby father was, you know, he actually come around, but you know, it's not like how the mother would provide for her kids or her child.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah, and then after that, I said, you know, this is not gonna cut it. And then there wasn't much for me to do at that time.
Right.
So I said, let me try dancing.
Because you can dance early,
yeah,
even though you didn't enter the dancing competition.
Trust me, I'm a very good dancer.
Right.
Very, very good one.
Yeah, so guys, she not cut it, but she was the lady what I did the video with, and she was doing her thing, and I was like, yeah, and now she got our own club, and we're at our club. We're going to go into that segment, but you know, we just want you guys to have a feel of her because she's very strong. She's a single mom, and she didn't stop even though she got pregnant at her early age.
Right.
Yeah, so you can continue now.
So I'm getting a little emotional.
You're getting emotional. I know all them things that go man, you know, but you know, good always come over you, you know. And if you see where you're coming from and remember and reflecting on it right now, you know, you're going to get a little bit emotional. You know, you have a lot of persons now outside our workers. They're depending on her right now, even though we are in this pandemic of COVID. Something like that, right?
Yes.
Right. So yeah. So
all right. So where am I? Need a piece of napkin or something.
Oh, you need a napkin. You want to cut that? We can cut and then come back. Alright, so welcome back again, you know. She's happy now, you know. She get emotional because reflecting on whatever she go through her lifetime, you know, and for being such a strong black lady, beautiful as her. You know, it's a pleasure for me to be here even with her, to having this interview. So I want to thank you again before we even go any further in the interview, to be here doing this interview with you, Marcus Comedy. Alright, so let's get back into the video now. Because you know the people and people, we have some trophy over there where she also won during our journey, and we're going to go into that also. So alright, so let's go back to where we're at now. When you start to dance again.
Alright, after I leave that job, I'm going to say pay $3,160 a week. I said, this is after I finished buying baby stuff. I said, this is not left for me.
Right.
So hungry start leak. So every night when we go to work on the 12 o'clock shift, like 12-hour shift, there's nothing, not at all, because we can hardly provide for myself, but I always make sure my daughter have food. Then, you know, we meet people, workers, you know, then we say, carry some lunch for me now, or dinner, and then bring it. Anyways, I said, you know what, maybe I don't remember how long I worked there, but I said that wasn't gonna cut it. And then my daughter was getting bigger, and at that time there was nothing much for us as young persons to do, because leaving school, you have a child, you have no skills. So I mean, I could dance, so that was my skill.
So you just turn to what you know best.
Exactly.
And dancing was the thing.
It is. I have a passion for it.
Right.
You understand? I'm very passionate when it comes on to dancing. I know some persons are going to say, how can you have passion for stripping and all of that or something like that? But everything has its value. Right. Everything in life has a role to play in life, and some persons enjoy certain kind of things, but when I just got into it, I didn't like it at first. That was
the question I want to ask. Right. So what about shy and what people would think and say,
All right, put it this way, I went through a lot.
Right.
I got through a whole heap because of the dancing, because in Jamaica, it's people discriminate you, and it's degraded. I mean, it's the most degraded job, so to speak. But I had to put food on the table, and it wasn't. I mean, it's neither you nor me. I am the person here that needs something, not you. And if I come to you and ask you for it, you're gonna take it, tell me, as people that say.
Right.
So better you not have nothing to say about me than whatever you want to say. It's your business, and it's okay for a man to voice their opinion on anything. I don't have a problem with it. Never had, never will have a problem with a person speaking his or her mind.
Right. So, but even now you can see, looking back where you're coming from and where you're at right now. Mm-hmm. When you go home in the night, sometimes you pray and you try to.
I'm always praying.
Right, so you're a godly person.
Yes,
right.
Always.
So what about now, where you want to tell persons, where do you reach now and where you want to go from here?
Okay. Right now, where I am, I have a strip club now. I own a strip club now.
Right.
And it doesn't stop there, because there are a lot more things that I would like to get myself into, because the sky for me is not the limit.
It's past the limit.
It's beyond the sky. It's where you can, sometimes you think about things until you can't think about it no more, because there's no limits to where I want to be in life.
So what about relationship?
Jesus.
Like, you meet somebody, even though you're a club owner. No.
Alright, let me tell you this. Relationship in this kind of business don't work. Alright? So for me, I have to concentrate on the business.
Right.
I mean, you can have relationship, and you can but that's gonna be a whole lot of distraction, because remember, it's a business, and I'm overprotective of myself,
right.
My feelings, because a lot of men, because of where you're coming from and the things that you are have encountered with,
right.
They tend to discriminate, and even though you are never asleep. So I tend not to give anyone that power. You understand?
Right. So just doing you.
So I'm just doing me.
Right.
So if you come in my life and you want me, you want me. I mean, don't get involved. Don't have a problem with my club. Don't have a problem with I affiliate myself with persons that come around, because this is me. This is actually my personality.
Yes, so. Because from the first time I meet you till now, that's how it normally stays.
Yes.
Alright, the next question I want to ask is, before we go to the trophies,
yes,
what would you say to someone who you want to come to your club right now? What do you have to offer? So if they come here, they know what to expect of your business.
Establishment.
Right.
Alright. What we offer here is we provide the best in adult entertainment. Of course, I have beautiful ladies here,
mm-hmm.
and of course we have friendly staff, a very nice ambience. It's just beautiful. Trust me, you'll have a wonderful experience. I mean, I'm not going to compare myself, because everybody is doing their own thing. Everybody is good, because that's how I am. I'm not gonna say, okay, I'm better than somebody else. No, I will not do that, because everybody has a right. Like you have a club, there is always somebody who will like it more than that one.
Yes.
So
I always want to have the haters though.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
but
you
I
can't
mean,
get it
I
out.
believe everybody love. It's just that they don't know, they don't understand. Some people, it's not hate them hate you, you know. Them just not understand. They just don't know how to love.
Right.
And then sometimes you would have frightened to know, say, the person who you think is your hater,
Right.
or you know, because me never think about haters or anything. The person who another person might say is their hater or whatever, you're frightened to know, say if you take them and teach them, they will become your lovers.
Yeah, right.
You understand?
Right.
They'll actually get to love you. So some people them not grew up, they don't know love, so they don't know how to appreciate
express,
it or how to execute it or right.
Express
They don't know.
Right. So what about your workers now?
Oh my God.
Do you need more workers, or because of the pandemic then?
Because of the pandemic, remember I am a year old. Before the pandemic, I only did 1 year.
Right.
Right? And then I'm still keeping the doors open, and you know, because I don't send home the ladies, because of course if I send them home, what is going to happen? So you know, there are ways and means of doing things without getting into trouble.
Right. And you got to follow protocol and all these
No,
things.
I always do that.
No, I know. So what I want to ask you then, because you know we were talking and persons do not, they may be curious. I want to know exactly where do you located. So you want to tell us a little bit about where to find?
The name of the club is Club Royalty. I'm introducing it to you.
Right.
And it's located 6 James Avenue, Ocho Rios. Of course, you can check us out. We are on Google. You can check out the website. And of course, the what do you call it? Location, direction is there, so you can find us. If you all know where James Avenue is, it's central Ocho Rios. Just when you come to Mothers, you make that first, what is it? That first left turn coming down on that street, that famous, very famous street. And then make the body tell you, no, James Avenue is the best place you could ever be.
So what if I have a party, like I want to do an event, could I come here and let you guys do all of that for me?
Yes.
Or if I'm doing a wedding or anything, what about all they do all you cater for all those stuff?
Yes, if they're bachelor parties, we cater for private parties, bachelor parties, bottle services. We do all of those, sir. We give all those services.
Oh, okay.
Right? Promotional stuff.
So what about the trophies now? Because I can see that you have a lot of trophies over there. You know?
Yes. All right. These, okay. When I started dancing, I didn't start dancing. I work at one of the most famous places here in Ocho Rios as a stripper.
And where is that? Oh, you don't want to exclude? Alright, let's go. This
one is from there.
Oh, okay.
That's I used to work at Shades Night.
Right.
So this one is from there, the queen of all queens. So
right. So you won this
one.
Right. This is nice.
Thank you. The queen of all queens. That means I was above all the other ladies.
No man, maybe zoom that.
I was the best girl there.
Right.
Of all times. And this one is from the International Dancehall Queen. I got best dress.
Okay.
No, this trust me, 2008 this was. Just imagine you going up against so many females from all over the world, and you got best dress. This is low.
So you know you have to look extremely nice. So even though you're doing stripping, dancing, we don't want to get it twisted. Like, you know, some people might in their head they think it's like you're dancing naked because it's a strip club.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
it's a strip club.
It's a strip club, so you dance whatever way.
It's a strip club, right?
Right. Even though you're doing all of that, you still manage to come good in what you're doing, because then I can see that you have a lot of trophies over there.
And I have more that are not here.
I have more is what is not here.
Let me tell you something. You just asked a question. You asked me if like what, stripping or naked.
Right.
Nothing is wrong with what you do, it's how you do it,
right,
and how you feel about doing it, right? And in my case, whether you have good or bad to say, I've done it, and I'm not gonna take it back.
Right.
That's a part of me. And anything I do, I must feel comfortable with it and accept it. Too many persons are doing things just to prove a point to other people or making them feel comfortable. If you're a garbage man, if you work with any company of any job you do, you should feel comfortable as long as that job is putting food on the table. And then you have to have standard in anything that you're doing, right? You know, feel a certain type of
certain type of way.
Type of way, right? You can't feel bad because you do what? No.
Because then if you feel bad, then you're not going to feel comfortable doing your job.
It
so
means you're ashamed. You're ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of.
But right now you move from point A where you're saying that you didn't have any food on the table to being, I'm here with her right now and I'm trembling because the place is so cold. You know, it's the AC not cheap, right? And your club upstairs is a nice AC. You did not even, it's an AC club, so once you come in the club, it's like you're next to home or you're at a hotel.
It's homely, it's very homely.
Right, and I've been there and I've enjoyed it. So you guys need to come down any day of the week. You're home 7 days a week, right?
Right. But because of the pandemic, we are closed now.
Right.
But of course, as I said before, we do private parties. So feel free to call us.
So if you they don't need to bring no ladies. You will
listen to me. It's a club that provides adult entertainment.
Right.
Of course, we have all kind of entertainments for everybody.
Right.
As our logo says, not the logo, but I think I don't remember which one. It says what is it? Fulfill your greatest, your wildest fantasy. So
you don't need to say nothing more.
So we entertain persons from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what kind of what you like from what you don't like. We are here to provide that service for you.
Okay, so Marcus Comedy. We know persons may say we're cutting this video short, but I know why I want to cut it now, because then we're going to have a part 2 where stuff we did not discuss in this episode. So you know that about that. So leave it in the comment section. And do you have anything you want to say to the audience before we go?
Alright, I want to say big up to all my patrons.
Right.
Thanks for supporting me for all these time. And who don't know about the club, please come and try it out. All right, I'm sure you're gonna love the experience.
and it's not expensive where you guys are gonna say, boy.
No, you have to understand this. Don't then tell the people then about it's not expensive, because let me explain something to you, Marcus. Sometimes you're selling something for $1, and even though it's not expensive for you, it's expensive for another person.
Right.
It's expensive for another person. So what I would tell my people is that there's no price on convenience, there's no price on comfort, there is no price on full enjoyment, because I don't even like that word enjoy.
Full joy.
There's no price on that. Alright? So when you're coming, because listen, life is too short. And whatever you like, you need to pay for it.
Right, that's true.
Whatever you like, because
and good things don't cheap.
Good things are not cheap. And I mean, for us, we can't sell our product. We have to. But what I do though is I provide an environment for all walks of persons. If you can buy a bottle of NSC, most clubs they don't pour out. I do pour out. So that means if you only have $1,000. In your pocket, because I'm catering for everybody. Because you never know when a man is gonna be able to buy a bottle of NSC.
Right.
So I have to make it convenient, because we have all different, as I said before.
Yeah, because some people still never drink a NSC.
Exactly. But
so if you sell them a drink of NSC, at least they can say
And what I do is not only a drink of NSC. If you come and you want a rum and bone, I'll sell it. Yeah. And the club is very nice, very prestigious, but you have to understand, nothing is too good for a man. Even if a man coming in dirty slippers, nothing is too good for him, because at the end of the day, you have to look upon him. He's a human being, and life evolves, right? You can be down here today, and then tomorrow you're there. And that same man that you did not respect when he was wearing his dirty shoes or pants, that same man, when he comes back, you know, with him, whatever, he's not going to respond to you.
No, want to go somewhere else.
He's going to go somewhere else. And even if, you know, just treat a man like a man. He's a human being, and that's what I believe.
But I like your approach to all your structure, your business. Because most people just downgrade people, but you know, sometimes some people rise me while some fall. So with the way always I hear you talk about structuring your business, that's a good way to do a business. So you don't discriminate. No. So thank you for having us. Marcus Comedy. Guys, thank you for watching this video. From which this part in the video, you have come to the end of the video. Try big up yourself, cameraman round this up. Big up yourself. Marcus Comedy. I'm out.
Big up yourself, Mount Salem. That's where I come from.
Alright.
Big up Watcheria, St. Anne's. Big up the royalty crew. All of the girls, them sexy and out there and look well.